Okay, whenever you guys ready.
All right, hello everybody. This is Nick with Mob Tales. Thank you for joining in and listening in. Please share, subscribe, like, all that other BS. If you can please keep us in your thoughts and subscribe, we definitely appreciate it. Today we have a very special guest, a good friend of mine, great actor, phenomenal guy, total pisser, my boy Angel Salazar. Angel, thank you for coming on, brother.
Anytime, Dicky, anytime, man. How you guys doing up there?
Yeah, I'm doing all right. I'm doing good. It's interesting that we both look the fucking same.
Yeah, right? We're like the Blue Brothers right now.
Yeah, yeah, pretty
But
much.
just so the audience know, is me. Did you tell them about the resume, Chichi, movies, cafes, and all that? Did
Oh,
you tell them?
I'm gonna
Oh
go
no.
through all
Okay.
that.
I'll tell you.
I
Say that
definitely,
again.
I definitely would like to say I appreciate the post, the picture of Sonny behind you.
Yeah, Sonny, Sonny,
Yeah,
Sonny. You see him?
yeah, of course, I knew
Sonny,
him.
Sonny Franceschi.
Yeah,
Look, you did. I think you did a documentary on him. It's right there.
yeah,
You see
I
him?
know Sonny. Yes,
Okay.
I knew
So
him.
yeah,
I met him a couple
but
times. So,
anyway, so I'll get back to that. But I just wanted to let the audience know who I am. I'm actor Angel Salazar from the movie Scarface. Chichi, Chichi get the yellow, and to prove it, here's I got one of the scenes, a picture that I saw when I do a Comic Con. You see it? Chichi get the yellow,
yeah, that's you and
and and and
you and
yes, guy,
Mal.
yeah, and yes, guy, it's me. I'm no look alike. It's me, right?
Yes,
And also, here's a great picture of the character I play in Scarface, Chichi.
there he is. I remember
Yeah.
that.
So anyway, so how's it going down there in Long Island? I'm in Buffalo, New York. Um, why I came from Florida, Miami to Buffalo, I have no clue
Me neither.
because it's like about 5'3" of snow here, and I'm only 4'9". Just kidding. But anyway,
Well, let me start with a couple of questions for you, Angel, that
okay,
I want to ask. Um, I'm going to ask about your acting and a whole bunch of other things. Um,
okay.
if you could, get some people that may not be, know who you are, but are not very familiar with a lot of things about you, that I want them to know. You know, the first thing I like to ask you is, one of your very first films was Boulevard Nights,
Correct. Correct.
and which was a great movie. I remember it. Um, how did what what interested you in doing acting? What made you go through into this career?
Well, grown up in Cuba, in a small town Cuba called Guantanamo, which is near the Guantanamo base, Navy base in Cuba. Um, Growing up as a kid, I used to watch a lot of American movies, and they inspire me. And I said, that's what I want to do. I want to act. So when I came here from Cuba around age uh, 15, I that was plan A, no plan B. All I wanted was to be an actor. So I treated it like a profession, not a hobby. And I went to acting school. I did stage plays and all that.
Oh, so you really started acting on stage in theater.
Correct.
Oh, okay. So that's an interesting thought. I didn't know that. So what do you find more um, not difficult, but more of demanding, acting in theater or acting in film?
Well, there's two sides of the story. Here's the thing: acting in theater is very intimate. It's really great. It's amazing because we have to repeat the performance every night. You know. Now the beauty of cinema movies it's a very glamorous, and you have a much wider audience. Yeah,
But
but they're both great.
but
If you notice,
do you find one more difficult than the other?
uh, no, not really, not really. The only time I find it difficult is when I do some of the independent film that suck, that are so bad, I don't
No
even
kidding.
put up my resume. That's what I find difficult.
Yes.
Because nowadays every schmuck with a digital camera is a filmmaker. What the fuck?
Yeah, no kidding. Um, that I know firsthand.
Yeah, no kidding. No kidding.
You did, like I said, you did Boulevard Nights, then you did Carlitos Way, um, films in that genre. You know, mob stuff, gangster stuff. Um, is that something that you were interested in those kind of roles, or it was just something that it was available to you?
Well, I guess because of my physique or my looks, my attitude, I get cast most in mafia characters, in mafia or gang members and all that.
Right.
Which I don't mind. Listen, I'd rather be typecast than not typecast at all.
But you're not really typecast because, as far as I know, you're also an amazing comedian. So that's a really two different worlds. You got the tough, straight laced, it's not straight laced, the tough image of a gangster, but yet you're on the other side. You have this amazing comedian. So where the stand up comedy come from? Where did that originate?
Funny, yeah. By the way, the biggest compliment I ever got from a fan is telling of people this guy can do both. He can do drama and comedy, which is a big compliment because not many actors can.
Oh,
Yeah, growing up in the Bronx and being in the street, I see a lot of funny stuff, and I my humor started developing itself. You know, and in the in the mid '80s, 84, 80, no, no, 83 around there was comedians transferring from comedy to film, like Eddie Murphy, Robert Williams, and I say, you know what? That's great, man. That's a highway I had to take.
so 1983 is when you did, if I remember correctly, Scarface.
Yeah, correct,
1983.
correct.
Yes.
And when I did got casting in Scarface, at first I didn't let nobody know I did comedy because I wanted them to take me seriously. But once I got cast and I was in front of the camera, it was party time. Joke, joke, jokes, joke, joke, joke. Yeah, matter of fact, a couple funny moments in Scarface, I improvised those moments.
Oh yeah, I can imagine you did. I mean, it's on talking about that project. Um, what was your experience like working with Al Pacino?
Oh, it was great, great. He's amazing actor, and big heart, very giving. Because he come from a method acting school, like myself. I went to Lee Strasberg Acting Institute and the Actor Studio because we both come from the same department. It was amazing the relation back and forth.
Oh, so did you already know Al before Scarface? Or no?
No,
Okay.
no, 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 no. I, however, there was he was doing before I got cast in Scarface. He was doing a play at Broadway in the village. I believe it was um, there was a place in the village. I forgot the name of the street. There was a theater. He was doing a play called American Buffalo.
Oh yes.
American Buffalo.
Hmm.
Yeah. And when I knew he was coming, getting out of his car, the people that were driving him, I was waiting by the door there to see if he was taller than me.
Yeah, he is
And,
famous.
and then I, yeah, and then I ended up watching the play American Buffalo twice. We didn't meet, but I knew him. We finally met during Scarface.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So you working on Scarface in 1983. Then later on, you worked on Carlitos Way in 1993, 92,
correct.
92, something like that. So was the re did you so you got casted in Carlitos Way? Was that somewhat based on your accomplishment on Scarface? Was there a connection there?
Well, yeah, of course. There's a big connection. Number one, it was uh, Al Pacino is playing Carlitos Way,
Hmm.
which I played with him and Chichi in Scarface. That's a full connection. Number two, it was director from Scarface, Brian De Palma.
Under Palmer, yeah.
Brian De Palma, and he wanted to cast a few. I don't know. He wanted to cast a few of the actors from Scarface. So that's how I ended up there. And a matter of fact, if you watch the movie again, when I take him to meet Rolando underneath the bridge,
Yeah, I remember.
Rolando with a white hat, he
Yes,
was the guy that was a chainsaw guy in Scarface.
yes, I remember. That's
Yeah,
correct. That's correct.
yeah. So yeah, there was a big connection right there between the director and the actor.
Right. Okay. But after Carlitos Way, I see that you had a bit of a separation between your next film, which was around 2002, I think it was. So you had
Yeah.
a did you have a go on some kind of a break or hiatus during that time?
No, I just didn't get it. I just didn't get to receive jobs from a big company like Universal Studio, other studios. I was doing it in between some B movie independent film, but no, it was not my idea.
Ah, okay. I didn't think
Yeah,
so. I didn't think
yeah.
so. Um, well, like you said, growing up in the Bronx, you came across guys like the ones you portray on the screen.
Correct.
So, so in other words, did you ever happen to come across these kind of guys? I mean, or wise guys, or Cuban guys, or Colombians, or whatever. Did you ever really become not so much friends, but knew them in some capacity that
Oh,
was able,
yeah, yes,
that helped you with your roles?
yes. A method actor, like I consider myself, we study people, we analyze them, and we try to copy whatever streetwise hoodlum character behavior they have. Yes.
Oh, okay. But so what area of the Bronx did you come from? Fordham? What area?
I was living in Forum Road in the Bronx, near a hospital called Lebanon Hospital, which it was perfect because when people to live in next to a hospital, you get stabbed, you just walk in.
Yes, it's true. You're right. But I mean, not to get too personal, but you personally have never really been in trouble with the law, or,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't, I never heard of anything you ever getting in trouble with anything.
Well, I did get in trouble with the law over the child support. And one time child support, and the other time DUI. Those are the only two times. Uh,
Okay, that's
yeah,
not
I got, huh?
that's not that bad.
No, no, nothing major, nothing major.
Good.
Uh, Nothing major. The child support was his looking back, it was hysterical. People on social media, especially Facebook, they start making fun of what happened, making fun of me because when you pay child support, everything registered in the computer. So whatever last payment you did will register in the computer. Well, the last payment I did for child support was a small check from a residual from one movie, I forgot which movie, for $31, right? $31. And that registered. So TMC got hold of it and said and posted, Chichi from Scarface only paid $31 child support.
I didn't even know you had a kid. I
Yeah,
didn't
me
know you had.
neither.
You
Me
neither.
neither. Me neither.
All right then.
Uh, so I'm sure that if the next major movie that I that comes my way, I'm probably gonna have more child showing up.
Yeah, you with the women are unbelievable. You have women around you all the time.
Oh yeah, man. Women are beautiful, are great. Um, yeah,
Well,
it's my
what,
luck.
what do they like so much about Angel Salazar that they're around you all the time?
Well, they can cane me, they can spank me because of my height. I don't know.
That's pretty funny. Uh,
Yeah.
well, if you could tell us a little bit about what you're doing now, what projects you may be involved in, or any comedy shows I've seen you. You're great. I mean, is anything that you can tell us that is coming up, film wise and comedy wise?
I've been working on a film back in California, back east. Actually, a couple films. Uh, One I'm working right now in California, in Los Angeles, is with a Mexican, young upcoming Mexican director. It's called a movie called Higher Power, and it got me in it. It got Panchito Gomez from eh, eh, America Me. Uh, it got Chivo P. Basket from Blood In, Blood Out. So this young kid, this filmmaker, I don't know how the hell he was able to convince established actor to be in movie that he's never done anything before. But yes, it's called Higher Power. Look it up. And
Okay.
then I done a couple films with Lauren Francesca. Lauren Francesca is a new filmmaker. I did a couple movies. Well, they're not released yet. The last one I did with her, guess who was in it? Our, our friend, Tom Sizemore.
Oh, who passed away? Yes.
Yeah, he passed away. God bless his soul.
Yeah. Rest
He,
in peace.
yeah, I just did a movie. I did a movie. He was in it, and meantime, while I do, while working in film here and there, I I pay my rent with comedy. I I travel a lot with my comedy show, and I go to Chicago, Miami, Texas. You mentioned it. I'm all over the place.
Yeah, you're doing one very soon in Pennsylvania, correct?
In Pennsylvania.
Is it Pennsylvania or Boston? No, Massachusetts.
No, no. What I did in Pennsylvania, it was a live uh, Comic Con meet and greet. Yeah, meet and greet. Yeah. Now, this coming Saturday, April 1st, I'm going to be performing my comedy show in in
Boston.
in
Oh,
Springfield, Massachusetts.
Massachusetts,
I'm
right.
gonna be there. And my entrance, talking about you know, my entrance on the stage is gonna be me as the cocaine bear. Cocaine bear.
Beautiful.
You
They'll
know the
fall for
movie,
that.
right? Cocaine bear.
Yeah, I know it. Wasn't crazy about going to see it, but I know about it.
Yeah. Well, I think for me, it'll be great because people always compare. For some reason, every time they talk about cocaine, they bring my name in it. So fuck it, I do it. Cocaine bear.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
But I mean, in all your years of acting, you've been acting for a very, very long time. Um, is there any outside of Pacino? Are there any other actors that you were very happy to work with, and is there any particular actor you would like to work with and haven't done so yet?
Well, I wish Marlon Brando was alive and I could do a movie with Marlon Brando. That would be
Yeah.
the bomb. Uh, I like working with Sally Field. Sally Fields in the movie Punchline. That was that was great. Uh, I like working with God bless his soul, another actor of our friend passed away. Um, Chris Penn. Chris Penn is the brother of Sean Penn. Sean Penn,
Ah, mhm.
and we did a movie with Chris Penn called The Wildlife, and that was another great experience. So yeah, um, there's a few actors that I would like to work with. You know, for example, Uh, the new guys who are still alive and got like Benicio del Toro. I would like to work with him, Benicio del Toro.
Yeah, good actor. Yes.
I would like to, great actor, right?
Yeah.
I would like another movie to work with one of my best friends, Stephen Bauer, who played Manolo in Scarface.
Yes. By Manolo.
I would
Yes.
like to do, yeah, I would like to do another movie with him. There's a few up and coming young actors that I would love to work with.
Well, there's one actor I think you would work really good with, and you know who he is. And I'm not sure if you work with him yet. Bobby Cannavale.
What's his name?
Bobby Cannavale.
Cannavati. Hmm.
You know who he
I
is.
don't know. That doesn't sound familiar. But recently I worked in a couple of scenes with Ari Pasquale. Ari Pasquale, who was
Good
in The
friend of mine.
Sopranos. You know him, right? Oh,
Of
matter
course.
of fact, you were there for my birthday in the
Yes.
city,
That's
and he
right.
was there too.
Correct.
Yeah. Ari Pasquale is a great actor. You knew him
Yeah, no, a long
already,
time
right?
ago. Yes. Yes. I've been friends with
Yeah.
Artie for many years. Yes.
Say that again.
I've been friends with Artie many years. So yeah.
Oh, yeah, right. So
Yes.
yeah, but the name you mentioned doesn't ring a bell.
Yeah, Bobby Cannavale. He was in a show on TV on HBO, Boardwalk Empire. He was really good actor.
When we're done here, I'm gonna Dion, you remember his last name? I'm gonna Google it to find out who he is. Yeah.
He was actually he was born in Sicily in Boardwalk Empire.
Oh, he was born in Sicily.
Well, yeah, he's one of the original.
Okay.
He was in he's starring in The Watchers now.
Oh yeah? I'll look it up. I'll look it up. In the meantime, Nikki, can I move this around a little bit? The camera?
I guess so.
Camera. Yeah. But let me do something for you guys. Hold on. Let's
That's
see.
really close.
He is Sonny Franceschi.
Yeah, I know the
You see
son.
him?
Yes, I know.
And here's another actor I met before,
Oh, Vinny.
Vinny Bella.
Yeah, Vinny's a good friend.
Vinny Bella.
Yes. God bless him.
And Vinny Bella. Me and my friend Dion, who I'm staying
Dion
with right
Wayne.
now in Buffalo, New York.
Yes, I know Dion.
And baseball what? What is this?
The Warriors baseball fury.
Oh yeah. My friend Dion was just showing me
Wow.
from the movie The Warriors. The what you call it?
Baseball fury.
Baseball Furies. Remember the Warriors?
So which one? Say again?
Remember the movie The Warriors?
Of course.
Okay, so he in the house. There's a poster of the baseball
Oh, the
Furies.
Furies.
Yeah,
The
the Furies
Furies.
right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
I tell you an interesting story about the Warriors. When the
What movie?
movie The Warriors came out in New York, it's about gangs,
Yeah, I know.
and we're ready to also release Boulevard Nights, gangs in LA. Well, the worry was show up first. It was in a movie theater before Boulevard Night, and there was a lot of fights among gangs in the theater. I don't know if you heard that.
Yeah.
There were a lot of fight in the people watching the Warriors. So Universal Studio, Paramount Pictures, they got nervous. They didn't want to create more chaos, so they hold it a little bit. They didn't release the Boulevard Nights right away. They waited a little bit.
Really interesting. Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I know the Warrior. I know the movie The Warriors. Yes, of course. I saw it when it came out when I was a kid. I was in a gang myself at that time when that movie came
Yeah.
out. Yeah. So it's
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
But-
Now, Nikki, you are Greek, right?
Yes.
You're Greek. Was there a Greek gang called in Astoria, Queens, called Brokeback Mountain?
No.
Okay.
Nice try. Nice
You
try.
get the joke. You get
I
the joke, right?
Yes, of course I do. Of course I do. But yes, there was a Greek mob boss in Astoria. You're right. There was.
Yeah.
I know him. I know him well.
Who?
Like you said about the Greeks, right? There was a Greek mob in Astoria. There was a Greek.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I knew him well.
Oh, no kidding. Well, I'm sure you made a lot of mobsters because that's what you do. You're a journalist. You're part of that, and matter of fact, I see you once in a while on a TV channel called Reels,
Yes,
Reels,
yeah,
where you are doing documentary about the mobster.
yes.
I'm sure you one with San Francisco. I'm sure you did.
Well, we didn't talk about Sonny, but Sonny, I knew him.
Yeah.
I went to his funeral. I know. I used to hang out at a place in Manhattan called Brunelli's on York Street,
Okay.
71st Street, and Sonny
Okay.
used to go there, and I used to see him there every Wednesday night.
He
Years
used to go
ago.
there.
Yeah, I'm talking about years ago.
Now, did you met Tony Lap? Tony Lap? What's his
Tony
name?
Napoli.
Tony Napoli. You met him?
Yeah, I know Tony. I used to hang out with him and what my God was the name of the street? It's in Ridgewood on Metropolitan Avenue. He used to have a cafe over there.
Yeah. His
Yeah,
father was a big. His father was a big gangster back in the what? The 40s or 50s.
yeah, 40s, Jimmy Knapp.
And so Tony Napoli, he wrote a book called My Father.
My father, my son. Yes,
Yeah. So yeah, my dad, my father, my son.
father,
So
my dad. That's right.
when I met Tony Napoli in a restaurant with other friends that invited me, he signed me his book, the book that he wrote,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
we became friends. And matter of fact, he was the one that introduced me to Sonny Franceschi.
Ah,
Franceschi. I was in a dinner party in La Mela, in Little Italy, La Mela restaurant.
yes, I was there too.
Yeah, you were there too, right?
Yes,
And Tony came up to me and said, "There's somebody I would like you to meet." And he took me to meet the Godfather, Sonny. Yeah.
yeah. Sonny was a good man. No doubt, he was a good
Oh,
guy.
a total gentleman, let me tell you.
Total, 100%.
Total- You know,
Very nice
some
guy.
people might some people might think that mobsters are these hardcore killers, people, but not necessarily. Tony was a really gentleman.
Yes, that he was. That's true.
Yeah,
But
yeah. And what else I wanted to tell you? I wanted to tell you something.
sure.
Oh, yeah. The documentary I saw you, also Linda Scarpa was in it. Linda
Yes,
Scarpa.
yes.
It was about her father, the green something.
Yeah, Greg Scarpa.
Yes, Greg Scarpa, right? But what do they call him? The Green Rape?
The Grim
Something
Reaper.
green. What do they call him?
The Grim Reaper.
Yeah. So I saw you and Linda Scarpa on the documentary.
Tony was on there too. Tony Knapp was in the documentary also.
Right? Oh, I gotta watch it again.
Yeah,
Now,
Tony was in it too.
do you have those documentaries? Can I find them online or you have them with you?
Well, I have them myself, yes, but I'm sure you can find them on YouTube or whatever. You just, put in the
Yeah,
name. I'm sure you could.
yeah, right. Well,
I can find them and send them to you if you like.
okay, great. Yes, something to be. Speaking of master, um, I, you've been to a few Comic Con, right? Comic Con.
Yes,
I don't know if you were there, but about over a year ago, we did a Comic Con in Atlantic City called MapCan about mafia
yeah,
movie.
I was there.
You were there, right?
Yes,
And Paul Sorvino was there. Paul Sorvino.
yep,
Paul Sorvino, and another actor that I did a movie with, William Forsythe.
yes, he was
William
there.
Forsythe was
Yep,
there.
I know William.
And I got to hang out with Paul Sorvino. He was in a wheelchair.
Wheelchair,
We,
yes.
yeah, we're hanging out in. I'll tell you an interesting moment. We're hanging out at a restaurant during the break of Comic Con, and I said to him, Paul, I'm sure that you were upset with our producer Harvey Weinstein, the guy that was harassing women.
Yes,
You remember? So because Harvey Weinstein blackmailed his daughter Mia Sorvino because she didn't go to bed with him. He didn't want to cast him in movies. So I said to Paul Sorvino, Paul, I bet you was upset about that. He said, I want to kill him.
I'm sure he did.
Yeah.
That's funny. I was there. I saw you there at MobCon.
Yeah. Oh, and one of your friends was there too. I believe he's a close friend of yours, Armando Asante.
Yes, yes, he is. That's correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, did you travel? I sound like I'm interviewing you instead of you interviewing me. No, but did you travel up north to do a interview with Armando at his house?
Yeah, I went to his house twice.
Yeah, wow. What a great guy, huh?
Phenomenal, phenomenal guy. Just like you, very down to earth.
Oh, thank you, my brother. Thank you. See, not all gangsters are bad people.
No, not all. Well, listen,
So
go
when
ahead.
are we, when are we gonna do the movie based on your novel, Destiny?
Well, I'm getting close to getting investors. We're getting close. So,
Really?
yeah, once we get there, of course, we're going to start moving. So, God willing, soon.
Okay, well, listen, if you need finance help you financing the movie Destiny, I can come out with $200.
Yeah, you can bring the food. You're fine. Well, listen, Angel, I want to say thank you very much.
You know, yeah. Hey, I'm gonna move the camera a little bit. Say hello to my little friend. Look. Hey, Panther, look. It's a Rottweiler here.
I
You see
love
the
dogs.
Rottweiler?
I love
Yeah,
dogs.
me too.
I love dogs too. So, I have one myself.
Great. So now, when is this going to show? This interview, when is it going to show?
Well, you know, my friend Peter is going to edit everything, and then once it's ready, maybe a day or two, you'll have it.
Oh, great. Keep me posted.
Oh, of course. Yeah, I'll send it to you. I'm going to put it on Facebook, Twitter, wherever. So, but I'll send it to you. You'll see.
Okay, great. Yeah. Hey, by the way, I really don't like Zoom, but for some reason I'm liking this interview. I'm having fun.
Oh, good. I'm glad you are. Me too.
Yeah.
Well, Angel, I want to say thank you very much for coming on the show. We're coming towards the end of it. I just want to say thank you. It was a lot of fun, as always. Definitely on a personal level, definitely let me know when you're in the neighborhood, New York, so I can come and chill.
Okay. And Nikki, before I will go,
Sure.
I'm sure that people are going to see this interview on Facebook or whatever. So I want to give a shout out to someone in Connecticut. Can I?
Sure.
Lisa, you slut.
Yeah, we're gonna keep that for sure.
Okay, Nick. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you, Primo. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Hey,
Guys,
thank my Goomba here. The guy filming. What's his name?
I'm sorry.
The guy filming us.
Oh, Peter.
Anyway, yeah, tell him I say thank you for everything.
I will. He probably heard you.
Okay.
Well, thank you,
Much love.
Angel. Mucho gusto. And guys, please subscribe, like, share, say some comments, say anything you want to say about Angel or me. We definitely appreciate it.
Chichi. All right.
Take care, brother.
Okay. Much love.
You too.